good.
It's fun. It's a
Terrific.
great experience. I was telling somebody that I feel like this academy is not really just, to me, I feel like winning a pageant would be wonderful, but it's kind of secondary because um, this to me is more about figuring out what the second half of my life is going to look like. You know, like I've had a great first half of my life. I had great education, great family, great, all these great things, got to do all these things, travel, all these, you know, fun things. You know, and now I've come to this point where I'm 51 years old and 51 and a half to be exact. And, you know, like this saying that life begins after 50 has really started ringing into my ears recently because I honestly feel that that's true. Like my children are 11 and 14, they're more self-sufficient. And I'm starting to think now how I can have an impact outside of my house and how I can take all of these passions and interests that I have and goals and kind of wrap them all into one really cool package. And maybe it's not always going to be one thing, it may morph into other things as well. But just to like, so to me, the idea of the legacy project is really a great idea because that's really what it's all about. Like, what kind of legacy am I going to leave for my children, for my friends, for my family, for the earth, for the world, right? And so as I'm developing all of this, you know, I mean, I'm sure that's going to help me in my pageant, but it's not. So for me, the pageant is not the goal and the end. That's just maybe a vehicle. And it's not really going to matter if I win or I don't win, because I will have a clear vision for what I want to do with the rest of my life. Because I'm not going to compete in a pageant every year for the rest of my life. I'm going to continue working on what is important to me and how I feel I can be of service and what I can, you know, how I can use my gifts and my skills to make our world better, make my family better, my community better, what have you. So, you know, it's like this to me, this because of how intentional and how deep you know, how deep the curriculum is and how, you know, how much experience you have. This just is really exciting for me because I'm getting everything all at once. I'm preparing for a pageant, I'm getting life coaching, I'm getting lots of great ideas, you know, so I'm really excited. I think this is really a wonderful thing that you're doing, so thank you so much. I'm glad that I found you, and I'm glad that I found Bria. I just wanted to give Bria a real shout out because Bria Sharon Estep, because she did like a 5-day holiday, like kind of healthy for the holidays challenge. And she, like you, is extremely generous with her time and her skills and her talents. And I'm learning so much from her as well. And I'm sharing her with some of my friends that really could use her more than I can. I'm a really pretty healthy person, but some of my friends aren't quite as healthy. So I know I'm going off at a tangent, but it's just nice how when you get involved, you start to make connections with people who are doing really wonderful work. And when they are doing that wonderful work, there's a lot that they're very generous with. You have a lot of free things that you offer to people. She has a lot of free things she offers. So I just think it's really incredible. It's just nice to, you know, to kind of have those models before me. So thank you.
That's beautiful, Maria.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. This is awesome. I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying, I love how organized you are. I so appreciate that because I'm a math teacher. So to me,
Yeah.
I understand, you know, I love organization and structure and I just find it really wonderful. And so thank you. And I was blown away by all of the resources at the bottom, you know, because you have all the modules that you want us to do in order, but then there's all these millions of videos on all kinds of topics, and they just like you scroll and scroll and scroll. There's so much there, which is amazing.
Yay. Oh, so happy to hear
great.
that.